And does that all help to kind of change in the model of the agency? Over the last few years, we've seen many media agencies. Obviously, the global recession didn't help, but actually, agencies remodeled themselves. And is the culture and the people now? Is that now the key thing to ensure the success of an agency?
Yeah, I think you have to have a clear point of difference, or you have to have a clear mission as an agency. And so one of the things, job one for me when I started in the global role at Carat was to set forth a manifesto. What does Carat stand for in an era that was really being driven by, we saw it as two key trends. One was around globalization, the other was around convergence, media convergence. And those two things colliding, what does that mean to the agency of the future? So we drafted a manifesto, we defined and articulated what the Dentsu Aegis values meant to Carat, and then we started to build key initiatives around those two things, both our manifesto and our values.
Absolutely. And you mentioned Dentsu earlier. How has that relationship kind of helped? Has that accelerated the process of Carat? Have you kind of, I suppose, you kind of seeing how Carat fits in the Dentsu brand, and have Dentsu been really kind of helpful in terms of setting out your manifesto and where you want to be as an agency?
Well, I think the first thing is that it wasn't distracting at all, right? So that was really important, because when you looked at the geographic footprint, the corporate footprint, the brands, and the portfolio, it was very complementary. So Carat, as being the scaled global media network for the Aegis Media organization, it remains the scaled media network for the Dentsu Aegis organization as well. So that was really important, because we had clarity of what our role was within the new company. So that was critical. I think then there's absolutely things that are coming to the table that, as we work together more and more with Dentsu, we are looking at certain things, whether that's around content or whether that's around sports and sports marketing, that are complementary services and capabilities that perhaps we didn't have, that we're looking at how do we bring those capabilities and leverage that to enhance what we already had within the network.